Okay. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Thursday. It's May the 30th. Can you believe it? Tomorrow's the end of the month for May. That's the fifth month of the year. What? It was just New Year's. Wasn't it just New Year's a couple of weeks ago? Oh my God. Welcome all to Stock Markets with Bruce. They call me Uncle Bruce. That's what they say. So I'm here. I'm your pal. I'm the guy that tries every day as hard as I can to explain the market to you in plain English. That's my shtick. That's the thingy. People say to me, I'll say to someone, oh yeah, they'll say, what do you do? Oh, are you retired? Well, I'm a YouTuber. You're a YouTuber. Wow. What do you, what's the name of your channel? And I'll say, I have two channels. You have two channels? You're old. Yes, I'm old. I have two channels. Traveling with Bruce and Stock Markets with Bruce. And the channel that I work the hardest on right now is Stock Markets with Bruce, because I try to make people rich. And that gets a reaction. Oh, you trying to make people rich? Wow. And people look at me and go, well, what do you do? How do you, what do you, what's your channel? What's a typical day like? And I try to explain to people that, I'm live on a regular week. I'm live at least 10 hours a week, 5 days a week, 2 hours a day minimum, plus another half hour for Gold Bagel members. So that's 12 and a half hours of live broadcast a week, plus my Wednesday night primetime live show, another hour. Plus, I usually go over on every show I do. So, I mean, what am I doing? 15 hours a week of live broadcasting on my YouTube channel, where I desperately try to keep viewers away from getting into trouble. And it doesn't always work, does it? You know who you are out there. There is more than one of you out there, but it's okay. Every once in a while, we get into a little jam and a little scenario. By all means, reach out to me if you're having issues. I'll try to help you with here's a recommendation. You might not like it. You might not like the recommendation. You might go, oh, I don't know. But sometimes a recommendation that I'll throw at you, I'll say, here's a suggestion. Might be as simple as you're in a pickle right now. Why don't you extend the problem a little bit and buy yourself some time? Make an investment in time, and you're going to now have a little longer to figure out your next move. How about that? That sometimes is all you need, especially in the options business. Time is sometimes everything. Just going to say. Okay. Is that all you do, though? I mean, you just sit in front of a computer and tell people, what the market. Well, yeah, I use my 45 years of experience in life and this career and this business and this thing, and I just throw it out there, depending on what is required to be talked about today. Never the same show twice. Never the same circumstances twice. Every day is a different day. Every week, every month, it just keeps adjusting and evolving, and we have to stay on top of it. That's the bottom line. That's what I do. And I find I don't get bored because I don't have to say the same thing every single day about every single thing, although sometimes I have to repeat myself to, just reiterate the fact that this is how you don't make money, this is how you can make money, and these are mistakes you shouldn't be making. The biggest problem that some of my viewers have is they get bored with success, or they get bored with not enough success, or perceptions. I'm not making enough money. I should be making more money doing what I'm doing. And my job, or my challenge for some of you, is, look, there are days where you can make a killing because the market just delivered it to you on a silver platter. Sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's a 1 month window where just everything freaking works. And then there are days and weeks and months where it doesn't work. And that's when people get anxious and frustrated and overeager, and they start to push the envelope. And this is where I tried to step in and say, wake the hell up with a Will Smith dope slap. Whack. Look, sometimes making money is as simple as not losing money. There you go. There are so many stories out there of day traders, hedge fund operators, pension managers, corporate officers, mega corporations who have made gazillions of dollars through their careers and their through the years, weeks, months. They've made tons of money. They have made 95% correct decisions. And at the end of a decade, they analyze how they're doing and they've lost money. Why? Because 5% of the decisions they make are wrong and they push the envelope, or they defied logic, or they ignored reality, and they got their butts handed to them. And so there you go. That's what can happen to you if you try to push an envelope. I keep talking about stocks like Nvidia, Microsoft, AI, GameStop, stocks where you can write credit spreads, where you can write call options, depending on what you have. You can write poor cover calls, maybe not on NVIDIA. For most of you, NVIDIA is too expensive. I get it. But credit spreads, yes. I desperately try to say to you guys, look, stick to your lane. Don't go in the fast lane. You don't belong there. Stay out of the HOA lane, the high occupancy area. You don't have two people in the car. You're by yourself. Get back in over here and work on the stop and go traffic. It's all right. You're going to get to where you're going to get to. The thing about option writing is there is no destination. You're commuting every day to the office, to the house. You never get there. You're always on the road because you're constantly rolling over your positions. And you're just taking your gains. You're taking your dough. It's kind of like being a taxi driver. The more you drive, or an Uber driver, the more you drive, the more you make. And you never get to a final location. It's almost like you're a courier. You pick up a package and drop it off, and you pick up another package to drop it off, and you pick up another package to drop it off. You're never done. And with option writing, you're never finished. You're always writing. You're writing cash secured puts. You're writing credit spreads. You're doing poor cover calls. Whatever it is you're into, you might be into all of these strategies, and you're just constantly taking wins and wins and wins off the table. And if you've ever watched a roulette wheel at a casino, and you were the casino, just pretend you were those guys. You're spinning that little marble around, and all those chips have been placed on the board to wager on where that marble is going to land. What number is going to land on? As soon as that marble stops, the head dealer on that roulette wheel puts this little marker on top of the chips on the number, and then they pull away all the chips that are the losers. And it's a massive amount of chips, all different colors, because each player, there might be 12 players, they all have a different color chip. These are all dollars coming to the casino, lost bets, and now it's time to pay off the winners. And casinos have a habit of paying out less than they bring in. Every once in a while, though, there's a lucky one. There's a lucky girl that bet $10 on number 23, and it came in, and it's a 35-1 payoff, and they got $10 on the line. They get $350. Well, think about it. $350. Do you think that's going to break a casino to pay back $350? They just took $1,000 off the table from all the wagers that were made, and they paid off $350 to this particular player, and they may have paid off another couple of hundred for other players, and they're still laughing all the way to the bank. Yeah, it's a good business, but every spin, it takes about 3 minutes a spin. They can only do 20 spins an hour on the roulette wheel. 20 wagers an hour, maybe 30 wagers an hour if you really speed it up. 2 minutes between spins. I don't know if it's that fast. 12 people max are playing, so there's only so much can be made or lost by the casino. And look how much square footage these roulette wheels take up. The tables themselves and the players around them and the dealers. That space could be filled with 10 slot machines that are 25-cent machines, 20 credits a spin, $5 a spin. That's a lot more money coming in there. It's funny how the game works in the casino business, but you are in the casino business with your own slot machines, and you're constantly offering wagers, and bets to the public. That's what you're doing. You're allowing people to wager on stocks they want to wager on, and you're accommodating these people, whether you own the stock or not. Simple as that. Good morning, everyone, to the show. It's great to have you here. We try to limit our mistakes. That's it. Now, if you're into stocks and you've bought shares over the years and they've gone down in price and you're a loyalist to the stock, what do? You average down. You average down, you average down, you average down. And if someone were to say to you, the stock you're buying today at $12 a share, in 2 years is going to be 50 cents a share. Do you still want to buy this stuff? You'd go, oh, hell no. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to lose 90% of my money or 100% of my money. On the other hand, if someone were to say to you, yeah, look, I know you bought this stock at $12 and it went to 20, and then it went down to a couple of bucks, and you've averaged all the way down. You wrote options when it was in the 20 range. You brought money in, and then you kept buying as it backed off, and your average is now $3, $4. Original buy-in was 10 or 12, and the stock pops to $7, $8, $9. Are you a genius investor? Well, maybe someone on the outside would say, "Oh, you're pretty smart, boy. You kept buying this stuff as it went down, and now the payoff. Wow, are you ever smart?" And you'll look at them and go, I've been doing this for years. I've been in this investment for a long time, and I've averaged down, averaged down, averaged down. I love my SoFi. I love my Rocket Lab. I love my Matterport. I believe there's going to be an upside on this thing, no matter what the name of the stock is. The short-term thinkers, the 8-second attention span people will say, did you make money or are you losing money? Let's take a snapshot of your portfolio. Look at it right now. Are you a winner or a loser? The investors out there will say, where are you at with this thing? And what is it you need for this investment to pay you off? Now, for some stocks like ME, just a $1, $2 takeover would be just great. Someone were to step up and just buy the darn thing out. That would be wonderful. And we're waiting for some kind of announcement from, the company itself, what's going to happen. But at 60 cents a share, we haven't heard a word yet. We're still waiting. But on SoFi, many of you are sitting there going, I have been involved in SoFi since 2021 when that SPAC took over. SoFi took over the SPAC. SoFi got their charter. SoFi turned the corner into profitability. I'm still here. And I happen to notice that every once in a while, with regularity, the CEO keeps buying the stock of SoFi. This just keeps buying it. And I am not going to walk away from this one. If the CEO is putting his hard-earned cash into every share he can afford to buy, I'm with this guy because this company is growing leaps and bounds. And there will be a different SoFi in my future. Breaks this $15 level or higher, I will be an option writer, and I will be hauling in all kinds of capital on this investment. And the payoff is going to be phenomenal. Every 2-3 months, I'm bringing a couple more bucks a share on a stock that I'm averaging $6 on, $7 on. If I can bring in $2 a year on a $7 investment, that's almost 30% of my money. If I can bring in $7 a year in premiums on a $7 cost basis, that is a 100% return on my investment yearly for the rest of my life. And I don't think that's the answer either. I think it's going higher than that, and it's going to be a much higher return than that. But hey, let's get the first base, and then we'll worry about stealing second. Welcome to the party, pal. Look, there are winners today and losers today. Losers today, Kohl's, Salesforce, Best Buy. These guys have posted numbers that may have come in as expected, but they're worse. They're not great. Stocks are up or down. Kohl's are down. Best Buy was up a little bit. Salesforce, I think, lost some money last night. And then there are winners. HPQ, Hewlett Packard, HPQ, winner, and AI, C3.ai Inc. Winner came in with much higher or higher than expected gross sales, much lower loss than anticipated. They were supposed to lose 30 cents a share this quarter. They lost a dime. These guys are on their way to the other side. They're up 277 a share right now, up 11.8%. Thank you very much. HPQ is trading along here, up a buck 55, up 4.7%. A little more conservative, of course, but billions in sales every quarter. HPQ looking a lot better. Well, way to go. AI is up, Unity is up a dime, but AI is up to 26.69. Thank you very much. Could it go to 30 today, tomorrow? Sure. Could it go higher? Yeah. What should GameStop do? With our friend Mr. Ryan Cohen here, our friend Mr. Cohen is sitting on a company with $2 billion in cash now, no debt, cleaning house. Oh, by the way, just just to kind of clarify something, you probably you may have heard this morning. I don't know if you're watching CNBC or whatever. You may have heard how Best Buy, came in with lower sales, yet they made more money. And then the explanation is how did they do that? Well, they cut costs. How did they cut costs? Let people go. Well, hasn't that been done by GameStop for 2 years now? It's been 2 years of cutbacks at GameStop by Mr. Ryan Cohen and his team, shutting down underperforming stores. Best Buy is doing that, letting people go. Best Buy's been doing that, and Best Buy's doing it right. GameStop is doing it wrong. GameStop is a blockbuster. They're done for. They'll never survive, and they're the ones with $2 billion in cash, no debt. And I believe their brick and mortar division is now making money. But yet they're the losers. Go figure. Funny that. So what should GameStop do? Should GameStop start buying Best Buy stock? I mean, Best Buy is, much bigger, but why doesn't GameStop just buy up Best Buy stock and become a dominant shareholder? These guys ended up with 10, 15% of the company. That's all they'd have to buy. They'd be the largest shareholders. Ryan Cohen would be the largest operating shareholder of Best Buy. They could probably mount a takeover. I mean, believe it or not, GameStop could do a warrant offering or a capped call financing, convertible financing transaction that would kick in at 25 to 50 bucks a share for GameStop shares, raise $2.5-3 billion in additional cash. They'd have $5 billion cash, and then go after Best Buy and buy up Best Buy with a cash stock offer, and everyone would be happy because GameStop shareholders would get a lot more money for their stock than it's worth now. So Best Buy shareholders would be happy; they get a nice gain, and GameStop shareholders would be happy because now they own a big chunk of a profitable corporation on top of the corporation they have. Pretty solid. I don't know. I'm just asking. What do you think? There's possibilities. What about if GameStop just turned around and said, "No, we're not gonna go after Best Buy. No, we don't want to be into more retail. You know what we want to do is we want to get into AI. We want to get into where it's really happening, man. AI. Why don't we go after the C3.ai Incorporated company? The entire value of AI market cap is around $3 billion. If GameStop wanted to own 10% of the AI company, they'd only need $300 million to just buy up $300 million in stock. You got 10% of the company right there. They don't have to announce a takeover. They don't have to announce, "Oh, we're going to buy up the company." They could just say, "We're buying it for investment purposes." I would love this deal. I would love a deal like that, because if they were to buy 10% of AI, that would mean about an 11 million share buy of stock. And AI with 100 and where's my number here? 105 million free trading shares, just under 120 total million shares. So 12 million shares would get you 10% of this outfit. The short interest is 34.5 million shares against 105 free trading. That is 32.5% of the company. 32.5% of all the free trading stock is shorted. Okay. If Best Buy walked in there and bought up 10, 15% of the stock, that would be a Ryan Cohen replay from 2020 and 2021. That would be a GameStop replay but in a different context. In that, yes, there are 105 million shares out there, and 15 million go into the hands of GameStop shareholders' account. It would run GameStop $450 million out of their $2 billion. It would take 150 million shares off the street, or sorry, 15% of the stock off the street, maybe the total of 18 million shares. I think that could create a short squeeze of gargantuan proportions. And I can see the stock going to $60 to $100 a share. I mean, AI could go to 60 to 100 a share on a short squeeze. Is it worth $60 to $100 in a corporate value right now? No. It's growing nicely and dramatically and all that, and it's about to become profitable. So timing is right. Timing is right to make a move. The fact that activist investors haven't been making a move is puzzling to me. Maybe they're afraid of the hedge funds that are shorting this thing and holding it down. But I kind of wonder if Ryan Cohen with GameStop and the Ryan Cohen followers, which are millions of retail investors, were to come into this thing en masse in like a month, this thing would make meme stocks look like chump change. This thing could go to 100 a share without. That's just a triple, by the way. You remember GameStop 3 weeks ago was 10. It went to 15, 18, 20, and it went to 80. Okay, in anticipation that there might be something from somewhere that could happen, and there was some kind of an image of a guy in a chair leaning forward. That moved that stock to $80 a share. Okay, there's the pent up power behind Ryan Cohen and anyone else. Just moving into this AI stock and picking off 10, 15% of the company and saying publicly, oh, we're just investors. We're just nudge, nudge, wink, wink. We're just investors, but we have the ability to buy half this company in a microsecond. We could, because we have $2 billion in cash, and I believe GameStop could raise another $2 to $3 billion like that to take it all out. Now you'd own it. Well, now what do you do? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm throwing the suggestions at you and what could happen. This is wide open. Of course, GameStop, anytime they wanted, they could buy up 10% of SoFi. That's what, $700 million bucks. Go ahead and buy 10% of SoFi. Buy 10% of AI for $300 some odd million. There's $1 billion of your $2 billion put into two publicly traded companies, both with massive short positions. Massive. I think the ownership of these two would move GameStop shares to $50 a share, first of all, which would allow GameStop to do another at-the-market offering for another $2 billion in cash. Now they'd have $4 billion, $1 billion into these two companies, $3 billion cash on hand. Shareholders of GameStop will just go, holy crap, we're trading 50 million shares a day, 100 million shares a day on our stock again because we own this, and we have GameStop. I mean, it just goes parabolic. Okay, I'm on the outside looking in, going, that's what I tell you to do. Both of these companies, AI and SoFi, one's already profitable, the other one's just about to break into profits. And you let the management of AI know, we're not here to disrupt you. We're not here to get rid of the president or anything like that. No, we're fans. Keep going. Yeah. Grow this company. Absolutely. You need money? Let us know. They have $700 million cash in the bank. AI is cash rich, no debt. But, if you want to take someone else over in the AI area, going to run $1 billion bucks or so, give us a call. Maybe we can help you finance it. With our connections and what have you, cash on hand. I'm just saying. Now, for those of you out there who want to make money in this market, what do you do? Well, you could just buy AI stock at $26.60 here on the pre-market, aftermarket, whatever, and just be a shareholder and hope it goes to 40, 50, 60 bucks a share. You could do that. You could buy deep in the money calls on AI, go way out to 2026 as far as you can go. Try to buy deep in the money calls under that 90-10 rule we talk about with my lesson, and then learn to write covered calls. Or you could write cash secured puts. I mean, stock's $26.58. Why don't you write $22 cash secured puts, $23 cash secured puts? With the premium you're going to get, you're on the hook for $17, $18 a share, depending on how far out you go in time. If you want to play that game, why not play that game? The other way is to learn how to do credit spread trading on contracts. And that's where this channel comes in handy on all of these methods of how to play this market. You can learn how to do credit spreads, put credit spreads in particular, well behind this stock, and get paid to observe and watch these shares and let shrinkage make you rich. Look, you want to keep working for your boss that you have right now. You keep doing what you're doing. If you want to keep living paycheck to paycheck, you keep doing what you're doing. Some of you have put yourselves into a box that is almost unescapable until you're 60, 65, because you're hanging on until you're whatever age you are to become a Medicare person that reduces your healthcare exposure costs. You're hanging on to get Social Security. You're hanging on to, that in 7 years your mortgage will finally be paid off, or whatever circumstances you're at. I don't know how old you are, don't know what your situation is, but many, 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 many viewers of my channel, and millions who are not viewers of my channel, are in a trap that every 2 weeks the check that comes in is preordained and is pre-spent. It's gone. And all that dough that comes in is already called for, and you haven't got a hope in hell of any kind of beautiful vacation anywhere, new car, new furniture, whatever it is you're after. And or as basic as, I can't save a goddamn dime of money for my retirement, which means I'm stuck here and I have no way out. God, I hate it when I see that situation. But in any event, that's life, and that's the trap for many people out there. If this channel in any way has allowed some of you, or most of you who are here right now, 363 of you, I see on my little thing up here. You probably see how many people are watching somewhere down here. 360 odd of you are here right now. If 300 of you are option writers because of me, and you've been hauling in dough from cash secured puts, call options, poor man covered call strategies, credit spread, if this has been helping, am I thrilled beyond? Yeah, I am. Boy, am I happy, because it's a difference to you and your families, and maybe extended families. Great. For some of you, it's just you're adding wealth to your retirement funds, so they have something more to lean on when it's time to pack it in. For others of you, it's an urgent cash flow need right freaking now. I need money now. I need it from somewhere. We got ourselves into a hole through COVID. We got ourselves into a hole through a sickness. We had an accident. We had whatever we had happen in our household. We have a cash problem. We have a debt overhang here that is just crushing us. We need a side gig that we can do while we're still working to get out of this faster. And this might be it. Maybe option writing is the answer, because you do have assets that you've been sitting on for years and years and years, perhaps through your 401k at work, an IRA, through an inheritance you just got, or you have the ability. You hadn't thought of it, but you realized, we could borrow $100,000 against our house. We owe $100 on it from years ago. We still owe $100 on it. It's worth $600,000, and we could borrow $100 like that and work that money. Can we work that $100,000 to make more than the cost of that loan? Might be a 5, 8, 10 year, might be a second mortgage, whatever. Can we do that, and or can we more than do that to bring enough capital in, additional capital in, to knock off any and all other bills we have lying around? Would we borrow $150,000 against our house, take 50 of it, offload our credit cards, pay them off, pay off any other loans we have outstanding, to reduce our cost of living by $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month, which then translates into a payment for that $150,000, and we have $100 net left over in cash that we can now put to work using a conservative option writing strategy. Can it be done? I say yes, it can. I say yeah. I think my viewers here, many would say, oh yeah, can you ever put that to work? You got that right, you can put that to work. Using a conservative out of the money put credit spreads. Even on NVIDIA, you could be $200 behind the market with $20 spreads. You could do 50 at a time. If you could bring in $1 a month in premiums, shrinkage for credit spread shrinkage, that's $5,000 a month. That you don't have a $5,000 a month payment for 150 grand. There's no way you do. If you reduce your cost of living by 1,500 as it is, and that pays the loan, the 5,000 coming in is added to the capital you have to grow your capital. I mean, one knocks off the other. Could you top up your retirement contributions for yourself, your spouse? Could one of you walk away from a day job all of a sudden? 5,000 a month coming in over here means one of the two of us who are working full time don't work full time anymore. Maybe one of us becomes a part-time worker from home, and one of us still pounds away at 40 hours, 60 hours a week until the next 5,000 a month starts coming in as we grow this account. Then the second person walks away from that trap of every 2 weeks money's pre-spent. Hey, I'm just throwing it at you. I'm throwing it at you. I don't know. You want to know how it's done? You want to get a handle on what's going on with option writing? Head to my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Okay, there's classes available there. Away you go. You should know that by now. All right. Thank you all for being part of the show this morning and hanging around with me so far. I appreciate you being here. I'm pretty happy to see what's happening with some of these stocks. I'd like to see more. I'd like to see higher performance on some others. But hey, we all want something all the time. We want something, and sometimes we're a little ahead of ourselves and we're pushing the envelope a little too far. I get it. It's okay. Thank you all for joining me so far this morning. We're 27 minutes away from the opening. We have 118 thumbs up so far in the house. Thank you for these thumbs ups. Those of you who are hitting that thumbs up button for us. 120 now. 2 more just came in. Thank you again and again for this. You're helping the channel get exposed on YouTube. Every time a thumbs up comes in, the computers somehow figured out at YouTube that the number of people who watch this guy and the number of minutes they spend with this guy and the number of thumbs ups this guy gets and the number of engagements this guy gets, this channel is a channel to promote to people interested in investing. And if they use keywords like options, keywords like GameStop, AI, NVIDIA, stock market, option writing, whatever, they will get pushed here. They will be told, you got to watch this guy. You might want to watch this guy. This guy might be of interest to you for your investment strategies. And what does happen here is people get directed here. They hang out for 5 minutes, watch this old man with no hair, and figure out, well, this guy is completely different than anybody else. He's not a day trader. He's not trying to pump and dump me on some stock that he owns. This guy is talking about how not to make mistakes in the market. I don't hear this very often. I always hear guys talk about going to the moon and unbelievable returns and, you can make millions of dollars on just one trade. And I've never seen a trade that pays like that. But this guy, this is a lot different than anybody else. Thank you for the thumbs ups to help this channel get exposed to more people. Simple as that. The more people who find out what we do, the more people that will probably become followers and fans of some of the stocks that we're following and are fans of. And that means we have a stronger army here to spread the word about how SoFi is doing, how is AI doing, how is GameStop doing, how is option strategies working out, and on and on and on it goes. So thank you all again and again and again for the thumbs ups. It means everything to every channel out there. So thank you. Okay, at the moment, with 24 minutes to go, Rocket Lab is up about 5 cents a share. We've got SoFi up a penny. We've got GameStop down 25 cents at $20.99 or so. Nothing much going on yet. Volume on GameStop, 447,000. On Matterport, we're down a penny. On 23andMe, half a penny lower at 60 cents. Had a bit of a move a couple days ago. What will it do today? I don't know. We'll see. Spire down 2 cents. ATIP up a quarter at 505. I don't know if there's anything going on there. Smart Rent, no change. Apple's up 20 cents. Goldman Sachs up 31. Cisco down 4. Not much going on here. Tesla is ahead, 275 ahead right now. Arc Innovations down 49 cents. Microsoft down 487 a share. Was down 115 yesterday. Pfizer is up a nickel. The HPQ shares up 155, 4.7% at 34.35. Thank you very much. Google, which is no goes by alphabet, but Goog is down 35 cents. Amazon down 39. Nvidia down $1.50, up 9.20 yesterday. Unity is up a penny. C3.ai Inc. is up $2.31, 9.1% to 26.25. Adobe down $9 today. Spiders, SPYs are down 165. The triple Qs are off 96 cents. Netflix is down 34 cents. IBM down $1.06. Meta Platforms, the old Facebook, down 40 cents, was down 550 yesterday. Vanik Semiconductor ETF, symbol SMH, down 62 cents at 245.04. Home Depot, it was down yesterday, 279. It's up 94 this morning, 94 cents. Enphase Energy up $1.50. Palantir up 44 cents. Uber unchanged, 64.93 as best as I can see at the moment. There is the story, and I'm sticking to it at the moment. Welcome all to the party, and welcome all to the show. U.S. April trade gap in goods widens to the largest deficit in almost 2 years. Headline came out. Trade gap widens to $99.4 billion versus a forecast of $92.5 billion. That's the widest deficit since June 2022. All right. Well, we'll see how the market wants to react to all of that. Let's move on over here. Check out where we're at here on the market. The Dow at the moment is showing a loss of 320 points, which is 0.83 of a percentage point. S&P is doing way better, though. It's down 16 points, 0.32 of a point. And on NASDAQ, only down 42 points. That's a fifth of a percentage point. 0.22, let's say between a fifth and a quarter of a point lower. Gold is up about $22, and oil is down 38 cents a barrel to 78.87. We were just over $80 yesterday, the day before yesterday, just around 80.50. Now we're at 78.80, and that's wishy-washy. I don't know if any of you out there follow a lot of other publications or not, but I happen to notice an article today highlighting the oil imports of China. Where does China import its oil from? And I found this interesting, that back in 2021, they were getting 1 million barrels a day from Iran. Even though Iran has been cut off to the Western world, China's been buying oil from Iran. It's now at 1.8 million barrels a day. So that's 80% more oil from Iran. This is why Iran and China have such a close relationship. And when China exploded with COVID, Iran exploded with COVID. It was unbelievable, the number of flights between the two countries. Venezuela, 200,000 barrels a day back in the 2021, still the same in 2024. But Russia, here you go, back in 2021, before the invasion of Ukraine, before Russia declared war on Ukraine, 1.6 million barrels a day were being imported from Russia to China. Now it's 2.6 million barrels a day. So you can see what is happening here. The Chinese are buying basically forbidden oil that the rest of the Western world outlaws. They're buying it from these three countries. 4.6 million barrels a day of cheaper world crude. In other words, China is buying this crude on the black market, side deals, and avoiding all of the sanctions out there. And unfortunately, we in North America help them do that because we keep buying Chinese-made product. And we help China in Canada, in the US, elsewhere, Europe too. We buy more from China than we sell them. And therefore, we end up funding their reserves to allow them to buy oil from our nemesis, these three countries. And that allows Russia to sell 2.6 million barrels a day to China to allow Russia to buy armaments to kill Ukrainians and others. And there you go. The world of the wheel of life, the circle of life, continues even here. And this is just how this game is played. And of course, 2 weeks ago, the Chinese leader went to Europe to attempt to work a deal with European leaders, and let's do more trade together, and let's invest in each other, and blah blah blah, because China's economy is a mess. And the European leaders, they know China buys Russian oil, they buy Iranian oil. The Iranians are bombing Israel. The Iranians are funding Hezbollah. The Iranians are trying to upset the Middle East. They're helping the folks in Yemen, with the Hutus or where they are, creating all kinds of problems in the Red Sea, causing higher prices for Europeans and North Americans in goods and trade, because you don't put ships through the Suez Canal with those guys sending missiles made in Iran into the Red Sea. Funny how this works. So the Iranians are getting cash flow to do what they do, telling young girls that are 16 years old with a headscarf that you're not wearing it right, and then they take them in for questioning, and 2 days later they're in a coma in a hospital, and they somehow mysteriously die because they fell off a building. It's incredible. Russians are doing their thing, unimpeded. China is just the good guy. We're just trying to make business. We're just trying to do business. And in the meantime, in Hong Kong, people are being put in jail for life sentences for anti-subversive activities, like noticing at a train station these 20 guys all dressed in white hoodies and white pants with batons beating the holy crap out of people on trains after Hong Kong wanted to have democracy elections. And these people who filmed this and posted it were arrested for anti-China activities and are now being given life sentences. And yet we still cheer when our friend Mr. Jamie Dimon and Mr. Tim Cook and all of our other top US and Canadian executives take their private jets over to Hong Kong to do business in Hong Kong, China, Shanghai, you name it, with their KFCs, their Chase Manhattans, their JP Morgan locations, all their financings, Apple phones, iPads, computers. We support these guys because their stocks are the top stocks on the US exchanges. They go into China trying to make a ton of money off the very people that are turning around and arresting nurses, doctors, lawyers, philosophers, accountants, and anyone else in Hong Kong for the audacity to call for free and fair elections of their officials. Life sentences, and the wheel of life just continues to go around and around and around. And those of us here in North America are oblivious to most of this, because this is not exciting stuff to cover if you're a news media organization. It's kind of boring. It's a lot more fun to cover some orange-haired guy sitting in a courtroom in New York about having sex with a hooker and a former Playboy model. It's a lot more fun covering that. Much more important to the country than to talk about, the basic abuse of human rights by these goons in China. We're just, it is what it is. It's kind of fun, isn't it? The circle of life continues on. What do our children know or think? I have no idea. What do they learn in class? They sure as hell don't know anything about stock options in the classes, do they? Do they know anything about investing in classes? Do your kids come home from public school, high school, college, ever ask you, mom and dad, about, what's it like, how are you doing on your investments? I can imagine that none of you get kids coming home from college after their first semester, the first year, second year, and sit down with mom and dad at the dinner table one night and say, hey, mom and dad, how you doing on your retirement investments? I learned all kinds of stuff at college about returns on the stock market. And did you know that the investments that you have in these ETFs that you have, half of that dough is all being made from China-based businesses that are trying to hide their identity through offshore corporations and setting up in the U.S. to do business here, and yet the profits end up going to a third country that eventually spirits it to China, so they can buy Russian oil, and then they can buy armaments. Russia can buy armaments and blow the living hell out of the Ukrainians, which apparently our family history is go back far enough. We have relatives from Ukraine generations ago. Did you know that? Yeah, I don't know. Blair, mommy, where's mommy and daddy? I don't know. I don't know where mommy and daddy are. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. I'm just your buddy, Uncle Bruce here. I'm just trying to explain certain things in plain English. Some things are explainable. Some things are unexplainable. Some things are defendable. Some things are utterly undefendable. Thank you all for being part of the channel here and hanging out with us here every day. Love you that you're here with us. Hopefully, you're going to make a ton of money and you make a difference in your world the best way you can. It's okay. We do what we can and we look after our own, and that's the way it is. So it's okay. Thank you all for being part of this YouTuber's world. Appreciate you. We're only down 19 cents on GameStop, 21.05. HPQ up to 34.42, and AI 26.29, up 237 now. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all being around. Noticing on the watch list here, SoFi is unchanged today. We're up a nickel on Rocket Lab. But it's a mixed bag. There's not like a complete red wave everywhere, even though it shows right now the pre-market is telling me the Dow is down 325 points. You'd think there's a bloodbath going on. That is not the case. I'm seeing here Apple actually up 24 cents, Goldman up $1 now, Tesla up 275, Cisco's down 4 cents, hardly an issue. We've got Microsoft down $5. Okay, that can affect the Dow. Pfizer unchanged, HPQ up 160. Google down 47 cents, hardly a problem. Amazon down 51 cents, that's not a problem. Nvidia down $3, that's a quarter of a percentage point, not a problem. AI up 236, thank you very much. Adobe down $10, okay, that's a little bit of a dip, 2%. Netflix down 82 cents, not a problem. IBM down 81 cents, not an issue. Facebook, Meta Platforms down $1.17, a quarter of a point, nothing, quarter of a percentage point, big deal. Home Depot's up, Enphase is up, Palantir is up, Uber's up. So there you go. We've got one of these mixed bag markets, and well, we'll just see in the next 11 minutes how things start, and we'll kind of go from there. Anyway, welcome to the party, pal. It is what it is. Jobless claims rise slightly to 219,000 in the latest week, but the labor market is still tight. Latest announcement, which tells me that America has the greatest president for the economy that it could ever have. That old guy in the White House, just keeps this economy plugging along. No mass layoffs across the board, no massive lineups at unemployment centers. Not like Ronnie Reagan. The Ronald Reagan's term, there were massive problems with unemployment and the economy in trouble and the spending out of control. It was just a mess. But those are the good old days. People forgave him for that, I guess. Anyway, it is what it is. What can I say? Interesting what's going on out there. It's amazing to me how many people are ignoring the realities of the economy and are just blaming all of their personal problems on politicians. It's incredible to me. I kind of get the impression in some cases, not all, but there are a lot of people out there who just don't want to look at the mirror and see the problem right in front of their eyes. They don't want to look at that problem because they don't want to admit that they're the problem. I get it. It's okay. You know what, kids? It's been this way forever. It's been this way forever. This is nothing new. Okay, I'm not making this stuff up like it just started 2 years ago or anything like that. We've had this issue of people refusing to look at themselves and pick themselves up by the bootstraps and get going. This is an age-old problem, and it just continues on. There's nothing sinister going on. There's nothing bad going on. It's just the way it is. Welcome to life. What can I say? You know, I remember when I was a kid in school, I had all my problems as a kid, being the son of immigrants coming into North America. Man, you wanted to see uh, pretty nasty stuff in the early '60s. You wanted to see nasty racism and or um, profiling, or whatever word you want to use now, the fancy words we use now. Um, I had my share of bully problems when I was a kid. Thank God I had a growth spurt when I reached 10, 11, and 12. I began to grow up in stature, just so that knocked off some of those bullies, kept them away from me. But I saw it all. I saw it all in school, as I'm sure all of you did in your worlds, where you looked around a classroom, whatever grade you were in. And if you think back now, and you go back to grade 5, grade 6, grade 8, grade 10, whatever, college, and you looked around your room, and you saw yourself privileged, lazy as hell, cheater, conniver, hard studier, overachiever, uh, normal person, which is really nice, loyal, everything. You saw it all. You saw everything, and we've seen that at work. We've seen it, in our families. We've seen it with our friends. It's the world at large. It's the way it is. And if you make a go of it, you have to decide how hard and how bad you want it. That's it. There's nothing else. I know people do go to seminars, and they go to these Tony Robbins types, pump you up kind of. Great. I think it's wonderful. I love the fact that North America and Europe have these pump you up seminars and build your confidence and all that. I love this stuff. We need more of that. I can't stand Debbie Downers. Can't stand politicians that are Debbie Downers. I can't stand the whiners. Can't stand it. I don't have room for whiners. I can't afford whiners. I can't afford it. I need people with solutions. I need leaders with solutions. I don't want leaders pointing their finger at problem people. I want leaders coming up going, okay, we have these issues. Let's solve them. We're smarter than these issues, aren't we? We're stronger than these issues, aren't we? Um, it's incredible how many people just buy into the narrative that the solution to all my problems is the elimination of someone else, whether it's competition in the marketplace, whether it's a union versus a non-union shop, whether it's a certain type of people, a certain race of people, a certain philosophy of people. Unbelievable to me. Unbelievable that there are people who actually believe that a better world is a world where only people like us are here and no one else. That to me is the cop out of cop outs, leaderless part of society, and I think they're getting way too much kudos. But hey, you got to make what you got to make work for you. And like I said, if you're part of this channel, it's likely, if you've been here a while and you never go away, you are a problem solver and you are a doer. You are not a reactor. You are proactive. And if you are proactive, I can tell you from all the experience I have and all the years I've been around, and I'm not 115 years old. I'm 68. Okay, I'm going to be 69 this year. I'm just going to say, if you're a proactive individual, your odds of success are way over the top compared to the reactor. Anyone who's a reactive person, these are the folks that are always behind the eight ball. They're always behind the win. The ones who are ahead and winning are the proactives. And just take a look at sports teams. If you want to know where winning comes from, take a look at top athletes Take a look at top performing basketball teams, football teams, hockey teams, baseball teams. Look at whatever your favorite sport is, whatever your favorite thing is. You'll find the winners in those areas and the also rans. This is the way it is. Now, can all of us be a Tiger Woods at the height of his powers? No. But can we adopt work ethics like some of our favorites? How hard did Phil Mickelson work on his game? How hard did Jack Nicklaus work? How hard did Tom Watson work? How hard has Gary Player continued to work? How hard did Arnold Palmer work and play even up until his last few years? Winners, winners, winners. You got to be of that kind of mentality. You got to get a sliver of that desire. Your favorite player of whatever sport you love, look at the work ethic that these people put in. Your favorite actors, Tom Hanks. You think Tom Hanks is not busy all the time? He's busy all the time. George Clooney, your favorite actresses, favorite actor. It doesn't matter. The work ethic is there. Jerry Seinfeld. Look at Jerry Seinfeld's work ethic. The guy is 70 years old. He's worth a reported $1 billion, they say. Paul McCartney, worth billions of dollars. 82. Ringo Starr, 82. Still working, loving it, but they have a work ethic that can't quit. And people around them work with them and are also incredibly successful. It's really something else to see some folks at the top of their games. You folks, yourselves, you don't have to be Tiger Woods of the world. You don't have to be Tom Hanks of the world. You can be your own successful person, being proactive and taking control of your existence in your life, your investments. Welcome to this party that is open to you. There are so many lazy investors out there. There are so many people who are lazy and don't do due diligence. There are so many investors who are throwing money around because they've got cash to throw around, because they don't know what they're doing. They don't want to know what they're doing. They don't want to learn on what it is they're doing, and they're prone to making massive mistakes. And you are the beneficiary of this loose capital. Minimum $5 trillion a week going through the options market. Minimum. And you can grab your fair share of that from your home, from your RV, from your hotel room in Thailand, from wherever you are right now, anywhere on the planet. You got one of these, you're in this business, and you could thrive in this business. Classes are available on my website. Up to you to go after them. I'm here for consultations. Up to you to contact me for it. Welcome to the party, pal. Thank you for joining us. Let's get this party started and let's make some dinero. Thank you all very, very much. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I love it. I'm stoked. Are you stoked? Oh, it's going to be great. I love this. Oh, it's so much fun. We're going member only right now. Please become a member of this channel. If you do, I think I can make it worth your while. I'll do everything I can to make it worth your while to be a member of this channel. There's opportunities here. Like I said, be proactive. Don't be reactive. Let's get on with it. Thank you, Larry Titus, for proactively ringing the bell every day for us, letting us know the market is open and we're ready to roll. And let's start this puppy off with a little bit of dinero going your direction. Everyone, thank you for being here. We're showing a down dip of 364 points, I think, on the Dow. We'll see if that lasts very long. I don't know if that's going to have much of a lasting thing, but we'll figure it out. We're down 350 on the Dow. S&P down just 15 points. Nasdaq is down about 40. That's a quarter of a point. S&P down 0.39. Dow's down 0.1%, just under 1% lower. GameStop 2119. Looks like we're just around break-even ballpark. We're in that neighborhood anyway. Down just a few pennies on the GameStop shares. Giddy up all, and welcome to the show. 2124 right now on GameStop. Just went through. That means we are unchanged at 2124. If that holds, we'll figure that out. Over on other stocks right now, ME at 59 cents a share. SoFi 686 up a penny. Nvidia down $4. Matterport down a penny. Rocket Lab up 11 now. AI up 272 at 26.64. Congratulations to management and the workers, the crew over there. They are building a company and they are putting it to the shorters. I think it's fantastic. HBQ 35.26 up 246. Fantastic HBQ. Way to come on. Love it. AI up $3 now. Beautiful. 26.97. Oh, I like it. Let's keep it going. Thank you, everybody. Luca, ciao, everybody. I'm the 201st thumbs up of the day. It ain't over yet on that credit spread on NVIDIA. There you go. It ain't over. Parker, Ivy, go, Larry, go. Thank you, Larry, says Luca. Welcome all to the program this morning. Nice to have you here. Adobe still off, down $16. Uber down 31 cents. The Apple shares are up 91. Tesla up $1.50. Enphase up 195. Netflix down 149. Advanced Micro up 198. We got Unity down 14 cents. Google down 150. Moderna down 14 cents. Cisco is up a nickel now. Pfizer's up 8. Microsoft down about $6. We got IBM down 73 cents. HBQ up 240. Owens Corning up $1. Amazon down $1. Home Depot's up $4, $4.11. Vanik Semiconductors up 21 cents. Goldman Sachs down 15 cents. Boeing is up 140. Meta down 444 to 469.92. Target up 87 cents. JP Morgan up 66. Costco up 350. At the moment, I think earnings come out tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I think they come out tonight. 809.94 is where Costco is at. All-time high or high of the year, 816. That might be all-time highs. Market cap, $360 billion. Costco killing it. Walmart up 6 cents. Disney up 28. American Airlines up 6 cents. AMC down 6 cents. DraftKings up 32. Royal Caribbean is up about 70 cents a share. 2108 to 2110. Roughly on GameStop, we'll see just where this wants to go. Volume 855,000 shares. We haven't even hit 1 million shares in 3 minutes, so GameStop quiet today at $21 a share-ish at the moment. The low of $20.91, the high of $21.24. We've only had a 33-cent spread between high and low on GameStop. So we seem to be settling into this range, it would appear. Okay. Zed sold GameStop, $20.50 put, expires June 7. I sold them for $2 each. Thank you very much. Taking the dough. Splair, oh yeah, 40 Canopy stocks that I bought yesterday up 10% today. Well, way to go there, pal. Way to go. Well, what else is going on here? NVIDIA right now, $1,145, down $3. We've got the Dow now down 279, not down 350 anymore. Interesting. Can the Dow keep recovering? We're down 0.75 of a point instead of about 1 point. S&P is off 0.25 of a percentage point. NASDAQ down 0.33%. Oil is down 75 cents a barrel to 78.49. That's what's going on over there. Fun, everybody. Welcome to the party, and nice to see you all here. 27.22 on the AI shares. That is up 3.30. I'm expecting to hear from some of you today on how you're doing on your cash secured put positions on AI. I've got to imagine that some of you are in a pretty happy place right now where you're going, hey man, these AI shares are making me nothing but money. I gotta love it. Let's see. Farmer T is a new member of this channel. How you doing there, Farmer T? Welcome to the Gold Bagel level. Great to have you. Welcome on board, and thank you for joining us. And welcome to the family. If you'd like to become part of the Discord group now that you're a Gold Bagel member, send me an email. Send me a private email. My email address is right here. It should be down below anyway, but here it is. BruceFarmer@hotmail.com. Just send me an email. Say, hey, Uncle Bruce, I've become a Gold Bagel member. I'd like to become part of the Discord group. That way you can join the viewers of this channel, other Gold Bagel members, 24/7. And talk about what we're talking about here, and talk about option strategies, the best broker to use, problems with your account, thoughts on various strategies, Pretty good way to go. Right on. Let's see. Zed says, yeah, baby, I just brought in $2,000 because I wrote 10 of those cash secured puts for 2Gs. Thank you very much. Nice job. Almost hitting 20% on a $250 investment. Yeehaw, that month is looking and ending real nice. Zed Estate, Uncle Bruce, I bought 200 AI at 45. No covered calls. What would you do? I'd be writing covered calls. I would be. I'd be trying to bring in some dough here. On the other hand, if you sell the shares here and take the hit and turn around and write cash secured puts, you can take money in that way and sit on cash. It's however you want to play this. Your decision has to be made. You got to figure this one out. Let's keep rolling forward. Thank you all. We're down 333 again on the Dow. We've got Smart right up 2.5. We've got GameStop at 2064 right now, down about 60 cents. We've got ME at 59 cents even. SoFi 682 down 3 cents. Nvidia down 288 to 1145. Matterport down a penny. Rocket Lab is up 3 cents. AI up 319 to 27.11. Well done, all. Nicely done. Giddy up, kids. Let's roll. Let's see what this market wants to give you. The market can go up, it can go down, it can go flat. If you're an option writer, you make money no matter what. Farmer T knows what we're doing and wants in on this. So welcome, Farmer T, to the show and the channel and to the familia here at Stock Markets with Bruce. Nice to have you all with us this morning. Giddy up, kids. We're trying to not make mistakes in the market, trying to grow our portfolios, trying to find ways to say goodbye to the boss, goodbye to the so-called day job. Maybe it's time to work for yourself and manage your own asset base and build the kind of portfolio that you can just live off of indefinitely. Never, ever go back to work again. Travel the world. Maybe become a full-time RVer. Whatever it is you always wanted to do, maybe this is the way into that scenario. Perhaps it's a way to just quit your job 10 years earlier than you ever thought you could, or to enhance an existing retirement that you have. You've been monitoring your performance and returns on your investments, and you've been kind of going, I'm not very thrilled with the these asset managers I have. I think what I might want to do here is manage maybe 100, 200,000 of my own wealth, and leave the rest with those guys. And let's see if I can match their performance or outdo it. And we'll see what I do next. And for some of you, the shocker of shockers is after taking my classes and hanging around this gang for a while, you understand everything we're talking about here. You're figuring out, oh, this is what this means. And then you realize, my God, I can bring in 10% every month on some of these contracts that I'm writing. These returns are just bloody phenomenal. And I mean, we're out of the money here. We're talking just shrinkage. Why can't my managers, my asset managers, take my wife and I's $300,000, $400,000, $600,000, $800,000, $1 million and make 10% a month? Like we can't. Why aren't you doing this for me? Why can't I find an asset manager that is an option writer specialist and bring us 5, 8, 10, 12% returns on these premiums? What's the deal here? Well, you're doing it yourself. And I get the comments where people say to me, Uncle Bruce, I'm managing a couple $100,000 of my own money, and for the last year, I hauled in 28% return, and I didn't know half of what I was doing because I'm still picking it up. I'm way ahead now than what I was a year ago. I still made 28% of my money. I got a statement in the mail from my 401k. I got a statement in the mail from my IRA, all my managed money, all my ETF money. I made 4, 5, 6% last year. Inflation was 8% last year. And in my neighborhood, it's 15% because for some reason, inflation where I live is like way out of control. But apparently the rest of the country, it's only at 3%. But for some reason where I live, it's ridiculous. I am losing to inflation except for the money that I manage. I think I'm going to manage more of my money and say the hell with these guys. These guys are just not making it for me. what can I say? What can I say? Look, if you've got a $500,000 tied up with money managers that are charging you 2% management fees, you are paying these people $10,000 a year. And for the next 20 years, they're going to take 200 grand from your account and say, thank you, sir. May I have another? If they grow you to 800,000, they're going to be taking $16,000 a year. They grow you to 1.4 million, they're going to take $28,000 a year. You multiply that by the next 10 years, there's $250,000 they're going to get to manage your money with mediocre returns. Are you okay with that? If you're okay with that, fine. I'll leave you alone. You don't have to. You don't have to watch me. What are you watching me for? But if you're not okay with that, you're not okay with that kind of capital going out of your account for what at whatever level it's at. You want to generate some serious returns, 40, 60, 80, 100, 200% a year, learning how to write contracts, then maybe you want to take some time and hang out here a while. It might be worth your while. A lot more worth your while being here than at the office or with any organization. I'm just saying. I don't know. We'll see what's going on here. Thank you all. Savage of Wall Street, Charles Schwab will not let me roll my Unity January 30 to January 25. So why the face? I want an extra $1,200. I don't know. That's not a problem I've created. You got to figure this one out. I just want to roll 10 covered calls. What's the dealio here? You got to talk to those guys. Good luck with that. Sometimes certain firms just don't work out. And that is why, being a member of this channel, you may find that you need to be at another firm for much better service on contracts. I do not know what the problem is. I am not your administrator, but boy, that is frustrating to say the least when you want to be able to do that kind of trade. Kind of weird. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me this morning from around the world. I'm here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Right now, our temperature today in Calgary, right at the moment, is 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Our high today is expected to hit 58 degrees. Tomorrow we get to 60. Saturday, 64. Sunday, 66. Oh my God, I don't see 70s until next week. Next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 72, 75, and 80. Next week, Saturday. I got to wait 10 days to get 80 degrees again. It just came from wonderful Palm Desert, California, where over in good old Palm Desert, the high today is 104, currently 75 degrees. Said goodbye to that weather and say hi to this weather, but I got sweatshirts on again. What can I tell you? It is what it is. Thank you all for joining us and being part of the family. We love you, Jen and I. We appreciate you so much for being here with us. Congratulations, those of you who have picked up classes the last week or two or three. You are moving down the highway of option knowledge and I think option success, option writing success. I am convinced many of you who've been taking these classes now the last few months, who've just started up the last 2-3 months, are on your way to a better return than what you've been getting lately. And I am stoked about that. Thank you all for taking those classes and investing in yourself, because that's all it is. Bottom line. Keep up the good work, everybody. Well done. NVIDIA up 330 a share. SoFi down 3. ME down 2.8 cents. And GameStop down a buck here at 2019, 2015. We're jumping around. Volume 2.3 million now, so we got a little bit of volume coming through here in 15 minutes. Will the stock do a bounce back from here? Yeah, sure. Could it have a short squeeze and run? Yeah, sure. Will it? There's the question. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. AI is up a buck 80 at 25.72, so it's backed off a little bit. Rocket Lab still up 3.5. We've got AI volume now at 7.5 million. The low of 25.51, 25.34. That seems to be the low right now on the stock, on AI stock. 25.34 last trade. High of the session, 27.93. Could a short attack be going on right now? Could shorters be attacking AI and trying to suppress it? Could an outfit as cash rich as GameStop, which sounds weird to say, a company as cash rich as GameStop, could they move in and pick up 10-20% of the stock as it dips and just squeeze these guys to oblivion? I don't think it would take more than 10-12% of the stock to be bought up to put a short squeeze on AI to triple digit. wouldn't surprise me in the least. There's such a short position on it, so huge, that if it started to run into the 40, 50, 60 range, panic would ensue. I also wonder on the derivatives market, is there another billion shares shorted on AI, or 100 million or 200 million shares shorted? I don't know. I really wonder about it. When I see attacks like this on the stock out of nowhere, that this tips me off that the shorters are attempting to crush this stock. And I think they're in trouble because this company is growing its sales, growing its margins, and is about to go profitable. I just see it. I see it with my own two eyes. It's in black and white. It's right there in the filings. Don't know where they're coming from, these guys, but hey, it is what it is. What can I say? Low of 25.15. We're now 25.53. We've rebounded a bit, up 160 on AI on 8 million volume so far this morning. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having fun today. Watching a lot of activity here. As every day we have another one of these what's going on moments. Pretty amazing. Fabulous stuff. Thank you all for joining me. The Dow right now is off 350, S&P down 14, NASDAQ down 31 points, oil down 46 cents. I noticed also in the last couple of days, if you've been here lately, you know that I've been kind of wailing on this, how in China they've unveiled a new vehicle that can drive on an electric charge from New York to Miami on a single charge of electricity. And it's a $13,800 car. That's the list price in China for that vehicle. To import that vehicle into the United States, the importer would have to pay the United States government a 100% tariff, a tax to America for $13,800, so that Americans would probably end up paying $35,000 for this car by the time the dealers took their margins. All the middlemen took their margins. All the shippers took their margins. By the time everyone got through with taking their pound of flesh, Americans would be hosed at $35,000 for this $13,800 car that can go 1,300 miles on a single charge. Who the hell is America protecting on that move? I can tell you, the big three in Detroit, the laziest sons of bitches on the face of the earth. These three fat cats, their idea of boosting returns for their shareholders is not investing in their companies. They're doing stock buybacks. GM and Ford are doing stock buybacks. They are not investing in EV futures whatsoever. There is nothing coming out of Detroit that will show anything like this. A 1,000-mile range on a battery pack. There's nothing coming out of Detroit like this whatsoever. And they're not even going to compete with Tesla. They want to just go back to gasoline-only vehicles because they believe that we have made them so efficient now at 25, 35, 45 miles a gallon. That's as good as we need to get. America, why don't we just drill for oil, burn it up into the atmosphere, and just call it a day? And the rest of the world is going, you guys are out of your minds. You guys don't know what you're talking about. You guys keep talking climate change and about doing something about it, and then you don't do anything about it. You tax climate change initiatives into oblivion, and it's amazing how that works. Is Canada any better? Not really. Not really, unfortunately. Entrepreneurs like Elon Musk, who came out with an electric car, an all-electric car, not even a gas motor as a backup, just electric cars, 15 years ago, brought those out at great pessimism. I mean, the chairman of General Motors and the president of Ford, all these other guys were looking at Tesla and saying to any consumer, you're stupid enough to buy this car, you're the idiot. Well, kids, I drove a Tesla all winter long this year for the third winter in a row, and I saw those gas prices at Costco, where gas is the cheapest, $4.50 a gallon, $5 a gallon, and I'm laughing. Every day I drove by the Costco store, there was a lineup of 30 cars, 5 deep per pump, waiting to use the pump. 30, 40, 50 cars all the time waiting to fuel up at Costco. And I just look at these people and go, what's wrong with you guys? What? You're idiots. You're not even driving 10,000 miles a year. What the hell do you need a gas car for if you're not even driving 10,000 miles a year? The rest of the Costco parking lot where I would go and park, every fifth car was a Tesla or a Lucid or a Rivian, another version of an electric car. And how many vehicles in Costco were hybrids? Huge numbers of hybrids. Toyotas, Volkswagens, Benzes. There were Benz electrics, by the way. But there were a ton of these good old boy F-150 super cabs all over the place. The seniors driving these 12-mile, 15-mile, 20-mile a gallon guzzlers that were sticking out of the back of the parking spot by 5 feet. Ridiculous. What can I say? To each his own, but I tell you, there is no leadership in America other than Tesla on the electric front. There's just virtually nothing. The other companies are so small and they're so underfinanced. And the big three are as lazy as ever. They are the epitome of America, unfortunately. America is fat, overweight. Look at me. Look how fat I am. I'm nice and heavy from Palm Desert. Fat, overweight, and somewhat lazy. And there are entrepreneurs in the USA, but boy, are they outgunned by the big money boys that have found the easy way out. Apple is a company on the cusp of either making it or breaking it. They are completely addicted to the third world to produce their product. They're completely addicted to Americans dumb enough to pay $1,500 for one of these things. And all this is a transmitter. This is as dumb as it gets. 5 years from now, a phone like this is obsolete because of AI intelligence coming in. These are now receivers. They're not computers anymore. And Apple is the leader in receiver technology, which means they're in trouble. And very few people want to talk about it. And yet, every pension fund in the United States, every mutual fund, every ETF of any significance is loaded to the gills with Apple stock because that's the leader of the business world. I have news, bad news. If Apple doesn't diversify their manufacturing base out of China and go just to India, not a good idea. To go just to India, that's not a good idea. You're better off to have 5 different countries where you make your product. And I would recommend, actually, smart thing to do is produce factories in Mexico, Canada, and the USA for your North American clientele. That might be the best place to go because that would be a marketing coup that you could really go after. And you'll find perhaps that with a Trump administration just possibly around the corner, that imports of 100% might be nailed on anything made in China, whether it's an iPhone or not. Think about that. Would you pay $2,500 for this thing if it were made in China under the Trump administration? You might have to. Think about that when you go to the ballot box, America. You decide for yourself what you want to have. I don't know. I'm just saying. Cars are being produced in countries where they're using the profits to buy bullets to knock off other innocents around the world. What can I say? But the technology is there, and under license, vehicles could be produced in the U.S. and Canada, maybe for under $30,000 net to a consumer. I would say that if the typical American and Canadian consumer could buy reliable vehicles between $25,000 and $45,000, that would reduce dramatically the inflation rate for North Americans. Because right now, you want to buy a fully loaded F-150 Ford gas guzzling truck. What is it, 60 to 120,000, depending on the options? These Ram trucks are 10% off at the dealer. They can't get rid of them. They're crap. GMC trucks, they look like bricks going through air. It's unbelievable. We are so behind the rest of the world when it comes to efficiencies. It is disturbing and it is pathetic. And we just don't get our act together. We're just such short-term thinkers. It just blows my mind. And again, I say to those of you out there, play it any way you want. Okay, if you're happy driving a gas guzzling car, God bless you. You can afford it. Help yourself out. You can afford to make up the markup. You can afford the maintenance. You can afford the insurance coverage on the repair of these things. God bless you. It is, you are living the life you're living, but don't complain about global warming if you're adding to it. Sorry. If you don't believe in it, I understand. You don't believe in global warming, and so you do what you do. Fair enough. Again, your call. It's all your call. Decide for yourselves where you want to be 5 years from now, where your kids are going to be, and how you're going to run it. It's okay with me. Let's just have you make money in the market and not make mistakes in this marketplace. Okay, there you go. But GM and Ford and Stellantis, whatever they call themselves. I hear, though, there's an electric Jeep coming. They're talking about importing an electric-powered Jeep into the market. That would be interesting to see how that performs compared to gas guzzling Jeeps. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Extra. Thank you, everybody. Let's see here. Dude, Uncle Bruce, I got 404 for a $25 AI calls out to July. They've already come off 141 since the drop. Well done. Savage of Wall Street, I got stinkers deployed for GameStop, $19 cash secured puts for June. Beach Point. Yesterday, I wrote AI 24 cash secured puts. They expire tomorrow at 152. Limit bought back, just hit 9 cents. I need Credit Savage opinion. Is this legal? James, 2 days ago, I wrote AI put credit spreads, 19 and 20s. Bought back my AI 2250 calls for June 21st for $8,000. Sold calls October 25 this morning for $17,000. There we go. This is how you fight inflation. This is how you fight management fees of 2%. This is how you say goodbye to your day job. This is how you say hello to a higher standard of retirement living. This is the answer right here, time and time again, with these folks doing exactly what they're doing right here. Every single time they're handed these opportunities, they take them. I say congratulations. Grab your pound of flesh. These folks took classes. These folks, in many cases, have one-on-one sessions with me. And these folks win again and again and again and again. You can become this. You can join these kids. 2 years ago, 4 years ago, they didn't know what an option was in most cases, or they'd heard of them and they only heard one thing. Oh, they're risky. Oh, you could lose your stock. Oh, God. Unbelievable how things have changed around here in the last 2 to 3 years. Welcome to the party, pals. I'm excited for you. We're down 370 on the Dow. It doesn't matter. These folks are making a killing today, even with the Dow down 370. It doesn't matter. GameStop's down 88 odd cents right now. ME down 1.7 cents. SoFi is up 4 to 688. NVIDIA up $5. Matterport down 2.4 cents. Rocket Lab is up 4. AI is back up again at 26.92. And there you go. AI is giving you some swing now. Swing action. Take it. Go with it. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Super Micro down $10. Spire up 24 cents. Adobe down $19.95. We have Uber up a dime. We got Apple up 60. Tesla up 480. Enphase up 620. Netflix down 15 cents. Advanced Micro up 91. Unity down 15 cents. Google down 166. Moderna down 236. Cisco up 13. Pfizer up a dime. Microsoft still down 766. We got IBM down 140. HPQ up 382 to 3660. Nice move today. Amazon down $1.39. Home Depot up 346. We have Vanik down 6 cents. Goldman down $4. Boeing is up 220. Meta down 349. Target up 115. JP Morgan up 116. Costco up $9.20. Walmart up 12. Disney up 71. American Airlines down 14. AMC down 19. DraftKings up a penny, and Royal Caribbean down 39 cents a share. Welcome back, everyone, to the show. Welcome here to the party. Well done, guys, storing these option profits. I love this stuff. Beach Boy, well done. James Barnaby Fishing, well done. Savage of Wall Street, keep it going. Dude, keep it happening. Grab these dollars. Zed Estate, grab and cash Nicely done. Keep up the good work, folks. It's available for you, and it's on a silver platter, time and time again. There you go. Fun stuff. Thank you all for popping in here and hanging out with us wherever you're watching me from. Let me know, where are you watching me from? Where are you? What's your high temperature today? And what stock are you really following today? Have you folks had some real nice profits on some of your trades? Let me know some of the real scores you've pulled off on some of your option trades. Fill me in on that. I love it. Another thing for you to think about, I'd like to ask all of you a favor from me. I'm looking to put together class number 18 on option writing. What topic would you like me to include on class number 18? Is there something in option writing you'd like me to zero in on a little bit more? Let me know, either here or send me a private email, and I will look into that for you as well. I want to make sure that what I bring you is what you want from me, especially those of you who have done all 17 classes already. You're successful as an option writer. You have a couple of glitches here and there. Where can I help you? Where should I concentrate number 18 on? And let's go from there. Richard Carlin, I am in Corona, California, and it's 82 degrees, Bruce. It's 82 in Corona. Welcome, Richard Carlin, to the channel. Great to have you here. Thank you. Everybody, how are you out there? Where are you watching me from? What's your temperature today? Keep me posted, Tom. I am number 228 on your thumbs up meter. Thank you, Tom. Helping out with that, guys. I appreciate it. This is good stuff. The Dow down 381. GameStop down just 66 cents. SoFi is up a penny. NVIDIA up 3. AI up 313 to 2705. AI now trying to push into that 2793 high range again. We'll see if AI can get there or not. Thank you, Tom, for popping in. Thank you, Richard, Beach Boy, James Barnaby, Savage, Dude. Thank you to Splair, Zeta State, Farmer T. Thank you, Luca. Thank you, Parker Ivy, Stewart, Longale. Thank you, Larry Titus. Thank you, Gustav, JD, False 798. Thanks for joining us, all of you guys. CKT, nice to have you here. Great that you're here, and appreciate you're all in the house. Welcome, all of you. Those of you becoming members, those of you who are lurkers but you're subscribers to the channel, thank you for that. Those of you who are becoming members, cannot thank you enough for renewing your memberships, becoming Gold Bagel members. If you're a Gold Bagel member and you missed last night's Trade Alert show, you can watch the rerun anytime you want. As a Gold Bagel member, you have access to the library. Way to go. Parker Ivy, neat, 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 neat. That's right, hitting the knee emoji button, because the Knights of Neat control everything. Everyone, we all know that. No question about it. Never doubt the power of the Knights of Neat. Never question that. Giddy up, kids. Welcome to the show, and welcome to my channel today. Great to have you in the house. Flint Creek, hey, and Flint's dad, too, is also watching today. Welcome, Dad, to the program. Hope you're making money on these options. Giddy up, kids, all you option writers. Look at Tesla today, up $5 to 180, 150. Giddy up, Tesla. 190 to 191, almost 191 on Apple. Tried to go up through 191 a share. Pardon me. NVIDIA, $1,151, up again. NVIDIA refuses to back off. Mandu number 5. Neat, 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 neat. That's right, the knee emojis. Let the Knights of Knee know we are very respectful of their powers. All powerful people. 62-cent decline on GameStop. This is a nothing burger. 3.8 million traded. We're only down 60 cents. The drop is over. We may well be basing our neighborhood here at 2021, and we may pop from 2021 to 25, 28. That could be the range for a little while on the GameStop now. $2 billion in cash, no debt. Hello. Yeah, we're doing all right. What are they going to get into is the question, and how strong and aggressive is it going to be? That is the question here that I'm curious about. The possibilities with GameStop are bloody endless. There are so many ways to go after some gains here. Man, it could be something. I just don't know. I don't know. It be what it be, and that's what it be. Okay, interesting stuff, kids. Fun times. Thank you all for joining in here with us today. Great to have you around with us. I'm just organizing my list a little bit here. Let's see if I can make this a little more intuitive for what I need right now. All right, let's see how that works. There we go. Down 360 on the Dow. AI holding a 348 gain, 2740 on AI. Looking pretty good. Not complaining. The high today, 2793. The low, 2515. That didn't last long. 2515 did not last long at all. 11.7 million trade up, 3.38 million market cap. Cheap. This company is on fire here. These sales numbers are growing, and I think they're about to become a profitable company. Shorters are in trouble. I think they could be in big trouble. 340 gain right now on AI with 36% short interest. This is unsustainable. You cannot keep that up long. We'll see. SoFi unchanged, 685. Thank you, SoFi, hanging around. 3.8 million volume in 37 minutes. Very quiet today. No selling. There's nothing coming in any urgent way on the sell side. So continued strength showing here. Maybe we break now into the 758 buck range in the next little while and just build a new base. I'm ready. I'm willing and able to see it go to 15. Let's go, baby. Anytime you want to go, let's run it. NVIDIA up $4. Rocket Lab up a half a penny. Matterport down 4 cents. Smart Rent down is up a penny right now. Giddy up, everybody. 335 gain on AI on the session here. Over at HPQ, Hewlett Packard, we're up 398 a share now to 36.78. A real nice move here on 5.7 million shares. This is a very good move for HPQ today. We haven't seen this price. Not in the last month. We haven't seen this in the last 3 months. We haven't seen this in 6 months. We haven't seen this price in a year. We last saw 36.80 on HPQ, kind of like maybe June 2022 as the last time we were in this neighborhood. That is how significant the move is on HPQ. This is a 6-month chart on HPQ. Look at today. Look at this. Just a shot. Real nice. This is a 1-year chart on HPQ. Look at the breakout here at 37 there. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. Nice. Way to go, HPQ shareholders. Those of you who were holding deep in the money calls, you very conservative option writers, well done. Rollovers are always a possibility on covered calls if necessary. Nice stuff, guys. Okay, the Dow today down 346. Salesforce is the reason why, I think. That's what's causing the issues. AI now up 314. GameStop down 63 cents on a volume of 4 million shares right now. Not a lot of stock coming in to sell on GameStop. Maybe not a lot of buying either, but it's kind of a saw-off. Any kind of a buy wave could run GameStop $3-4 a share higher. So let's see what happens here. Parker Ivy, I love this game. Cash secured puts. I have this GameStop cash secured put for $24 strike expiring tomorrow. Waiting until tomorrow before deciding what to do. There you go. Well, okay. You decide whether you're going to be taken out or whether you're going to roll it to the Friday for the next Friday. Same strike, take in more money. Get paid cash to keep this game going. Go 2 weeks, go a month. It's up to you. You decide. Rock and roll. SoFi 686 up a penny. NVIDIA at 1151.60 at the moment, up 320 a share. Okay, thank you everybody for popping through and hanging out with us. Let's take a look at our favorites here and see what we're going on here. There we go. Let's go. Pending home sales plunge as home buyers steer clear of 7% mortgage rates. Very interesting. And yeah, Salesforce and Microsoft share losses lead the Dow 339-point dip here. Rocket Lab up to 418 and a half. SoFi 685, 686. GameStop 2059.60. Matterport at 428 and a half. That company is being taken out at 550. This is easy money. For those of you with some cash lying around, you can buy Matterport at 428 and a half, and you're going to be taken out at 550 on this takeover. It's a done deal. I cannot understand why people aren't taking advantage of this free gift. $1.22 free gift on a 428 investment. I don't know how else to tell you to make 30% on your money in just a month or two. I can't help it. I cannot fathom this. 23andMe at 58.5 cents, 350,000 volume. Nothing going on there. Spire 959 up a nickel. ATIP 463 down 17 cents. Smart Rent not moving here. 245 a share. Just kills me how cheap this stock is and how well they're doing. It's amazing. Apple up 65. Goldman down 589 here. Cisco is up 20. Tesla up 549. Thank you very much. Arc Innovations down 71. Microsoft down 980 today, taking it on the chin. Pfizer up a dime. HPQ up 362. Alphabet down 278. Amazon down 223. Nvidia down 239. A little dip now on Nvidia just popped in here. In Unity up 30, down 33. AI up 240. 26.32. What a jump on AI. We really are volatile today. I just get the impression that when AI breaks 27, the shorters come in and try to slam it down again. And then buyers come in and run it up again, and then they slam it down again. I think that might be the game here. Adobe down 21 bucks at 456. This is cheap. I wonder what's going on there. Spider down 243. Qs are down 264. Netflix down 77 cents. IBM down 226. Meta is off 552. Advantic down 118. Home Depot up 266. Enphase is up nicely 430 here. Palantir just up a dime, and Uber up a nickel. That's all I'm showing over here at the Momonte. Thank you all for hanging out and watching the activity. 26.17 on AI. What a fun range. We were just at 27.34. Gave up $1.17 in what 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Cash secured put writing time, maybe. I don't know. Buyback calls. Get ready to write new ones. Credit spread positioning. All kinds of fun stuff can be done here on this stock. Parker Ivy weekly rolls have been really easy here. Z Estate AI 27Z. Uncle Bruce, can we make AI hit $30, please? Could you make it do that? Well, just take advantage of the swings that you're being given and go from there. The Dow off 420. That is the story here. The Dow is now off 420 points. I'm going to see if I can take a peek at the performers and non-performers. Here we go. The losers on the Dow. Here we go. Salesforce down $55 a share at 216, down 20%. Microsoft down 2.3%. Down $10. IBM down 1.4%, 240. Goldman Sachs off 1.3%, down $6. Amazon down 1.25%, down 227. United Health off 1.1%, 536 a share. 3M Company down 0.5 point. American Express down 0.15%. The winners, many more winners on the Dow than losers, but not as much. Nike up 1.5%, Caterpillar up 1.27%, Boeing up 1.25%. Verizon up 0.9%, McDonald's is up 0.88%, so is Intel, Chevron 0.83%, Home Depot up 0.81%, Walt Disney up 0.79 of a percentage point, Honeywell 0.67%, Travelers 0.66%, JP Morgan 0.63%, Cisco up 0.5%, Apple up 0.47%, Visa up 0.37%, Procter & Gamble 3.5%, Dow up 0.25 point, Amgen up 0.17%, and Merck & Co. up 0.15%, Johnson & Johnson 0.13%, Coca-Cola up 0.11%, and so is Walmart 0.11% gain. So we got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 losers, with Salesforce and Microsoft the worst off. 22 winners, with Nike, Caterpillar, Boeing leading the way. So the Dow is off 400 points. There you go. Not getting a good ride there at the moment in time. There's the story, and I'm going to stick to it. What can I say? GameStop right now, 2048, down 76 cents. Nothing too ridiculous going on there. But we've got a nice day going on AI and HPQ. HPQ up 11.6%, 383 gain. AI up 247 a share, 10.3% at 26.39, with the high already of 27 odd so far today. AI's high trade has been 27.93, and we're right now at 26.38 and coming on again. 13.4 million traded on AI. It's a battle between shorts and longs over there. I think that's what we've got right now. SoFi 685 unchanged. SoFi is right down the middle going, you guys figure it out. We're unchanged. We're not going any lower. We're cheap as it is, and we're just going to trade here for a while. We're at 4.5 million traded on SoFi. Low of the day, 681. High of the day, 689. 8-cent move on SoFi. That's all. We're not going anywhere right now. We're right in that range, and we have to see if a buy wave takes out these shares. I'm waiting for it. I'm ready for it. Come on, baby. Let's roll. GameStop 2065 down 59. AI 2664 up 273 today on AI. Giddy up, kids. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Thank you all. Let's see. JR is saying to Flint Creek, I love the tobacco, vanilla, and cashmere soaps. Zeta State, Uncle Bruce, I can write 17 GameStop contracts. My cost is $30 a share. So I put in a bid. GameStop $35 strike expiring January 25 for $7. You probably put in an offer. You probably are trying to write these, and you put in an offer at $7. Shall I wait for the hit or ask? The ask right now is $5 right now. So you're trying to get a high print. I would change that order to $6.95 from $7, and be a stink offer if anything. You're going to need a little run on the stock to get out, but at any time there could be one. So, the stock jumps $1.50, maybe you'll be taken out at $6.95. And 17 times that, thank you very much. A nice little hit of cash. Well done. Yes, an offer, says Zeta State. That's true. I am offering them. Make it $6.95 and see if you get it. You never know. And if they give it to you, they give it to you, and you take it. Why the heck no? Why not? 2065 last trade. We're down about 58 cents or so. There isn't a lot offered. There's not a lot of buy action showing. There's no panic on either side of this market. Very calm. 4.3 million traded right now. But we are the low 2010 and the high 2124. So we're kind of in the mid-range, and we're wishy-washy on buying and selling power at the moment. So yeah, you got them offered. What the hey? If it hits, it hits. Alberto Zed, way too far off the ask. You may want to bring it back a bit. Flint Creek, smiling right now. Thank you, everybody, for loving my soaps. 2074 on GameStop. Just popped. Like I said, it could pop anytime. It just jumped a dime. Just like that. Just jumped a dime. Yeah, he wants to pop into the 21-25 range. Maybe you'll be the next offerer of these contracts. You might just be the next neighborhood guy. I don't know. This stock can run 50 cents at any time. In 1 minute, it can go that much higher very quickly. Not saying you'll get out, but you'll be closer to the area code than you are now. But $6.95 is the price you want to offer it at. Definitely. 2070 right now on GameStop is trading away at 70. Very little available even at 70 a share. There's 100 available at 2070 now. 71, there's 150 shares. At 70, 78, there's 150 shares. Another dime could happen at any moment here. This could jump another dime quickly, and one never knows. All right, there you go, kids. Opportunity knocks. AI at 26.56, still off from its highs. This might be an opportunity to write cash secured puts. Might be an opportunity to look at a credit spread situation on AI. Same thing on GameStop. You might be able to put credit spreads here, well behind the market. Why not? We'll see here. 2070 again on the GameStop. Now trading at 2072. That's gone. They're taking it out at 2072 now, bit by bit. There's nothing until 79 and 2080 if a little buy wave comes in here. 4.38 million on GameStop have gone through, and we're just trading away at 73. We just are trading out 2077, 79, and 2080. We're now jumping another dime. So that's 20 cents in 2 minutes, 3 minutes on GameStop. 2075, 77 just went through here, and it's offered at 80. Just went through at 79. There's 900 at 2080. That's it. It's gone. It went through it. It's going at 2082 now. We're up again. 2082 now. Yeah, there's 200 at 85, 300 at 93. So who knows, Zed? Maybe they'll take you out at 25 or whatever that price you're trying to get here. 35 strikes. Oh, you're trying to get 35s. Yeah, for January 2025. Hey, who am I to say you can't get that kind of price? One never knows. Let's see here, 2025s on the January 2025. The 35s are 5 to 560, and I know I'm 10 minutes behind. I know I'm 10 minutes behind on the trade. There's 2,300 of them out there, and they were 5 to 560, and now at 2074 to 76. A little pop from here. Who knows? In any event, we are seeing the 30s are 595 to 6. The 27s are offered at 7. The 25s are 640 to 745. The 22s are 685 to 765. The 21s are 7 to 790. So some nice premiums available on GameStop calls. 35s though are not quite at 695. They're not in that neighborhood. On the put side, this is interesting. You want to write a cash secured put for $20 on GameStop. January 2025s are pushing now, say, $6.80 to $7. Not bad. 18s out of the money. 550 to 665, let's say. 21s are right just at the money here. They're about $8, as high as. The 22s are showing $8-ish to $9. The 23s are definitely showing as high as 10. 24s are showing as high as 11. 25s are showing as high as 11 as well. That means you write a $25 cash secured put, get paid $11 for it. You're willing to buy the stock for $14 until Jan 2025. So, shares go to $30. These 25s are out of the money by $5. They may well trade in that $4 range, and you'll score $7 return. Not bad. A little pop like that. Up to you guys if you want to go that far on the contracts or not. 2066, as you know, it can jump $1 either direction in 1 minute at any time. So there, you have to keep that in mind on GameStop. All right. Welcome to the party, pals. Nice to have you here. And Splair, hey, just in case, everybody, I'm wishing you all a successful and relaxed day. Thank you, Splair. Keep making money out there, buddy. Keep up the good work. Welcome all, and thank you all from around the world, wherever you are watching us today. It's been great having you. We're we're into an hour and 54 minutes for this show. Thank you so much for being part of this channel today. It was great having you with us, and hopefully you're having fun making some dough on these markets, taking cash off the table from these option writers or option gamblers, really. Thank you very much, gamblers. Down 377 on the Dow, $27 on AI. We're back again. $27, up 308 on AI. Another pop yet again. This stock refuses to back off. Very interesting. GameStop 2065, 2067 now, 68 just traded away here. There's 100 at 155 at 2072. There's 150 at 2082. 200 at 2093. There's nothing for sale here. It's not even hundreds. Like we're seeing 50s, 55 share blocks. That's it. There's nothing there. 2068 just went away. 2069 just went through here. 2070 now just traded. Also, there's not a lot offered here. 4.66 million traded. All right, and Richard Carlin knows what to do. Neat. Let me emojis. That's what you got to do. You got to tell the world. You've got to admit to the planet that the forces behind this market that will do you the most good are the Knights of Neat and their incredible influence over all. You cannot argue with the power of the Knights of Neat. You can't. You just can't. You think you can. You say to yourself, no other YouTube channel does this, Bruce. Why is it that your channel is the only channel that does this?
Some things are explainable.
I'm just saying, man.
Some things are
unexplainable. That's right. I just said that. They're unexplainable. You have to go with the Knights of Neat for the mysterious power that is dominating this market. You cannot argue with that. We have 240 thumbs up, so I thank you for that. John Gill, neat. Mandu number 5, neat. Here come the knee emojis. They're coming out from all over the woodwork here. If you're able to hit the knee emojis, by all means, join us. D.A. Truda knows. Always be writing knows. Splayer knows. Neat. Absolutely, writing the knee emojis. What we got to do here, TJ, neat. Luca, neat. That's right. Gotta hit the knee emojis. Honor the Knights of Knee, or you're asking for trouble in your accounts. Why would you want to do that? What are you, nuts? You're here to make money, aren't you? That's right. Corinne, neat. There they come. Here come the knee emojis from around the world. They're coming out. Absolutely no other channel does this. And that's another sign why you have to be a member of this channel. You have to become a member so you too can pop up the Knights of Knee emojis. IR Aaron knows exactly what we're talking about. Neat. Even at work, you got to do it. Yell out of your office door. Neat. Get those coworkers going. What's wrong with this guy? What's the matter with this person? Do we have to call the cops? Ambulance? What are we going to do? What can I say? Giddy up. Justin Cook is asking me a question. Justin Clark. Justin, how you doing there, pal? I'm sitting on 2,500 shares at GameStop. Should I wait for a run-up to sell covered calls or sell some covered calls for June 28 for a $3 premium? You know what? A $3 premium is $7,500 in your hands. Why don't you do that? Use the $7,500 to do some credit spreads on GameStop. Why don't you do some 18, 16 credit spreads good for June 28 as well from the premiums of these and compound your return. Why not think about something like that? John Harpster, neat. Yeah, make your 2,500 shares work for you, hauling in money and wealth. Why not? Keep us posted. Can be done. Exciting as all get up, kids. Neat emojis keep coming in. Here's some more. Neat. We're not going to stop with the knee emoji attack. We know where this market's going. We know this. 2071. Here it goes again. Neat. It's going higher. Offered at 77 now. 50 shares for sale. Just traded at 75. There's nothing there. There's 178. There's 100 at 85. 200 at 90 something. There's 130 at 2097. There's nothing there. 2074 just went through. It's gone. Here we go. Buying coming in here. 4.7 million volume. Very little. D.A. Truda, John Harpster, Stuart Lonsdale. Neat. Here we go, kids. Thank you all so much. Thank you for these heart emojis and happy faces and party poppers and all these other emojis we see going through here. Appreciate that, kids. Thank you all for joining us and being part of this group. It's a pleasure. being with you every day during market time. Let's see you get richer. 2071 just went through on GameStop here. AI 2705. Thank you very much. Higher again. Giddy up, kids. GameStop down 50 cents. That's a nothing burger. It's a no-brainer. Beach Boy. Neat, 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 neat. There you go. See? Everybody knows. ME 59 cents. SoFi 687. We're up 2 cents. Go SoFi. Go SoFi. NVIDIA down 390. Giddy up 2078 on GameStop. Just took out the 78 stock. There's 2,000 for sale at 2079. We finally found a seller. 2,000 at 2079. Will a buyer just come in there and take them out? 73 went through. It's offered at 78 for 50 shares. There goes 77. 75 just went through. 76 just went through. Are we going to take that 2,000 shares out of there at 2079 and go right to 90? What's going to happen here? Is this going to be taken out? Here it is. 78's trading away. 78 now. 2,003 shares at 2079 are available. Let's see if they take this out. 79 is gone, and the 79 is going. It's going. They're trading at 77 to 79 right now. What's happening here? It is fun. It's gone. It's gone. It's offered at 80 now. The 79 is gone. It was taken out. Yeah, we're now offered at 80, 82, 85, 88, 90, 95, 98, 2106. Come and get us, they say. The stock is gone. It was gobbled up. 4.79 million has just been taken. It's just been trading through here. That stock at 79 is gone. Whatever 2,000 was there, eliminated, erased from existence. There you go. John Harpster, finger red number one. All kinds of emojis. Thank you, John. Thank you, pal. Neat. Yeah, 2084. 2084 just went through on GameStop. Now we're down 45 cents a share. There you go. 43 cents a share, 42 cents a share, 2083, 84. There's nothing there. It's 50, 10. 82 I see, 86 I see, a little there. There's nothing here to get. 83 just went through. 84 just went through again. 89 just went through. Just bought it all up to 2089. Took it all out. Gone. It's gone. 2089 is gone. 92 is available. There's offers at 92 now. 94, 96, 97, 98, 50, 50, 50, 130. Nothing. A DH. I have cash secured puts on AI at 25, June 21, and covered calls at 30, July 19. AI is looking pretty good. Oh, it's making you nothing but money. Nothing but money. 2686. Well done, DH Ruda. Taking money on both sides of the ledger here. 2093 on GameStop. We're down 31 cents. It wants to go green. 2095 just went through. There's 50 at 2098, 2096, 2097 just went through. There's 100 at 2099. There's 10,300 at $21. Does anyone want to buy some stock? There's 10,000 at 21 bucks. Let's see if anyone takes a run at this thing. 2098, 2099, 2101. That $21 stock's gone. It's gone. 2,700 at 2110. They might just take that out. 2105 right now. Just traded through. We just went up, 40 cents in 5 minutes? We're down 18 cents now. We're down 15 cents. We're trading at 21.15 here. There's 6,400 at 21.25. That's it. 24.60, 21.25. We're trading at 21.13. 12, 11, 12. 13 now, 21, 12, 13, down 14 cents. It's coming, and buyers are coming in. There's all kinds of buyers over 21 all of a sudden. There's just all kinds of buyers showing up. They all want in. Okay. Cool beans. I like it. AI 2694. Congratulations, money makers on this channel. 2111 just went out. 10, 11 went out. It's now offered at 14 again. I see it up to 18 available now, 50 at 21.16. Yeah, they're just taking out these sellers. There's 2,801 out of 21. You can't get it. There's a buyer at 02, 04, 05, 06, 07. There's buyers all the way there. We're trading at 10 now, 21.10. And we have sellers at 12, 14, 15, 16, and 18. Maybe 550 available total. Like, that's it. 21.09, 21.10 is the offer. Trading away at 9 and 10, it looks like. Yeah, anyway, we're down 15 cents on GameStop. Wants to go green. 26.95 on AI. SoFi down a penny. NVIDIA down $16. 1,131. Any of you out there who got caught on calls are getting a little bit of a glimpse of a possible help, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll follow that. Yeah, 21.12 again on GameStop. Going through here now at 21.09, 10, 16. They just took up to 16 stock. We're at 17. We're down 8 cents on GameStop. We're about to go green on GameStop. I think we're about to go green on GameStop. This buying wave there's another one coming in here. We have buyers now at 21.11. 13 last, 14 last, 16, 18. We're down 8 cents, down 6 cents on GameStop. Trading at 18 now. Taking out the offers. Cool bean stuff, 5.3 million. Yeah, about $1 million in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, there's some buying coming in there. That's kind of cool. Okay, kids. Zeta State sells 17 GameStop, 17, 25, 35 calls. I'm getting there. They're coming to get me, Bruce. Big E, nee. Susan Shops. Oh my God, I just woke up and Bruce is still on. What have I missed this morning? Laughing out loud. Susan, where have you been? What are you doing? 21.12, here we go. 14, we're going green on GameStop. I think we're about to go green on GameStop. There's 6,400 at 21.25, and I think they're coming to get it. I think they're going to take it out. 21.11 and 12 right now is where I see the GameStop shares. I think they're going to go through 21.25. Quick. Watch. Just let's just see. 21.12. I think it's going 13. Here we go. Another little buyer wave coming in here. 13, 14. It's gone at 14 now. At 15, there's 41 shares. How are you going to stop the market with 41 shares for sale? I mean, you got to be kidding me. This could roll here. This could roll. We could have a 10, 20 cent run here any moment and go green at any time on your GameStop. 27.16 on AI. We're up again over 27 again on AI. Look at that. NVIDIA down $18, 11.29. Okay, 21.08 to 21.11 on GameStop, 5.4 million. SoFi 683 down 2. NVIDIA down 19.50 at 11.28. The Dow off 366. Crazy day. 2 stocks are dropping the Dow: Microsoft and Salesforce. Those are the 2. Unbelievable. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you here. Are we going for a little pullback on GameStop and then a run up? That could well happen at any time. Don't put it past it. 27.20 on AI. This is traded now 15.6 million shares, the high of 27.93. We're at 27.14, the low of 25.15. We're $2 over the low. Then we're just 70 cents from the high. We could have a pop here on AI to a new high of the day, 20.94 on GameStop. We broke under 21 here to be down 35 cents. Is this a serious sell wave? It doesn't look like it. There's buyers just need a little time to come in here. They might take it for another run. What can I say? We're doing what we're doing. SoFi down 2 cents. Oh no, the end of the world. Oh no. NVIDIA, $1,130, down 17.79. Supermicro down 19.77 to 19.94. Okay, there you go. Those are the numbers. 382 is the dip on the Dow so far today. And we're still looking at 2085 to 2090 on GameStop at 5.5 million volume on GameStop. 2084 to 86, now 2081 to 2080 to 84, trading at 83, 85 just went through on GameStop, back to 78, backing up a little more, 2076 to 78 now. A little dip again, 79 last, now at 80 on GameStop. So we're 20, 30 cent swings, kind of normal. Fun stuff, huh? Yeah, it sure is. Congratulations, everybody, on making some dough today. All right, well, that's it for me. I'll keep an eye on this market all day long, as I know you will as well. You let me know with emails if anything crazy is going on, and we'll keep you posted. Congratulations, option writers. Well done, everyone. BW is saying that GameStop 2123 is a major support line for shorts. They married up to that all the time. It launches from there and struggles to get back up to it. Very odd, but it is what it is. Just reading the tarot cards. Stuart, neat. Richard, neat. There you go. 2083 right now. We just broke up again. We're going from 2075 to 2083 on GameStop. We've got a little wave there. See if it's got much to it. I don't know. 2084 offered at 87, 250 available. Now 191 available at 87. So what's it going to do and how's it going to do it? 5.59, 5.6 million volume on GameStop. We got some trading action, 2082 right now. Neat from B Tizzle. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for joining this channel as members. Thank you for upgrading to Gold Bagel level. Thank you for grabbing those classes. If you have any questions about your classes, you let me know. If the links aren't working, let me know. We'll get you figured out, everybody. We'll get you writing and get you into some profits here, if at all possible. Thank you very much. Well done. Way to go, Michael Smith, grabbing a class today. Nice job. Number 2, here we go. Giddy up, kids. Welcome all to the program, and thank you all for joining us. If you have any questions on your option trades, let me know with an email. We'll take a look at those and see what we can do. Lorraine, Bruce, I am number 250 on your thumbs up meter. Don't forget, folks, give this man a thumbs up. Thank you, Lorraine, for helping me out on that meter right there. 250 thumbs ups. They keep coming. You got to love it. Thank you all so very, very much. And BW just says here, SPY, new low printed PCE going to be delight tomorrow. Bag holders being left everywhere, in my opinion. There you go. 2081 again on GameStop, now at 82, offered at 84. We'll see if it gets taken out again, and another run is happening. Trading at 84 now on GameStop on 5.67 million, trading at 85. Just saw that go through. 2085. There it is again. Another 2085 print trade on GameStop. And 2714 on AI right at the moment. All right, guys. Down 40 on GameStop. Nothing serious at all. Susan Shops, number 251. Bruce, on your thumbs up meter. Thank you, Lorraine and Susan, and everyone else that has come through here with the thumbs ups. I cannot thank you enough for those. Okay, guys, I will see you a little later. Keep the drive alive. 257 thumbs ups. Thank you. I'll see you later on. You never know when I'm on next. And let's go from there. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Goodbye from Calgary. We'll see you later.